nice knowing that there's someone else up here as queasy and uncomfortable as myself. But Mallory, don't worry about it. I may just marry James, and I'm sure the feeling will pass.
We're so nervous, we broke down and asked James what advice we should do when talking to this large of an audience. So what he did was tell us and say, imagine that everyone else in here was naked. And so that's what we're going to do. Go ahead and picture in our minds everyone here is butt naked.
Not that kind of party, man. Not that kind of party.
Anyway, back to the bar.
Actually, before we launch into our crafted assassination of James's character, I would like to take the opportunity to put some good advice my wife gave me to use. She said before I came, Chuck, whatever you do, don't forget to mention the bride. And let's be honest, how could I? Valerie, you look beautiful tonight, and I must say that I think you made my best friend the happiest man alive today.
And Valerie, since I am married to your best friend, I probably know way too much more than I really should. You're a wonderful woman who has enriched James' life more than he'll ever tell you. And you've also enriched our life more than we can ever tell you. You're a wonderful, lovely, ambitious, beautiful person that we all come to know, love, and cherish. Thank you for taking pity on Jane, our good friend, and saying I do too for this day, doing us this beautiful favor of taking them off our hands. Please come back. I've known James for the better part of 28 years, and I can tell you many stories of us getting in mischief as kids. Unfortunately, the statute of limitations haven't worn out on most of them, so I consulted a lawyer and he said to shut my mouth up. So I'm going to go ahead and take my legal counsel for what it is. But really, it is an honor to be James' best man, because to me, James is the best man. He truly is a quality individual, a great friend, and always will be my lifelong confidant. We've always known each other, and since we were younger, and we've always been like brothers.
Actually, I think James chose me as his best man. Because after all the lurid, depraved, and immoral things we got ourselves into as teenagers, he was eager to appoint someone with tact rather than someone that would tell the truth. We've seen acquaintances and friends in our lives come and go in the past 20 years. Yet our core group of friends has always remained intact. James was and is the glue that has bound us together always. He always kept a cool head, and he was always the one we could turn to when things weren't really going as planned in our lives.
You too, as you go into your lives, need to keep in mind, with marriage carries a whole host of responsibilities. Valerie, from now on, you'll be required to have a hot meal ready at the dinner table.
And James, whatever Valerie cooks, you will be required to eat it.
Secondly, Valerie, you are no longer going to argue with James, your husband.
While James, you are no longer allowed to win an argument.
Valerie, you will be responsible for making sure the house is clean at all times.
James, you just have one point. Just keep the toilet seat.
And Valerie, you should never try to interrupt James during a marathon gaming session on his computer.
And James, you should try to limit those marathon gaming sessions to a manageable 8 hours a day. You are a married man. You have a strong relationship.
us many years of happiness.
No, you're good.
At this point, we'd actually like to thank Valerie's wonderful parents, Dan and Roberta.
Cheers, please.
Thank you for giving us all this wonderful wedding at this amazing venue. And also thank the ushers for helping with managing the wedding today.
Remember, tipping is good.
And to our bridesmaids for looking so beautiful tonight.
Thank you to my wife. We would also like to thank Dale and Joanna for attempting to keep us in line when we were growing up and helping to raise such a fine son. James and Vals is looking right now from heaven, and it has the biggest grin on his face that he ever has. It's the most proud he would ever be, and right now you know that he has love for you, and that we all have this love for him, and this is amazing.
As a married man of 7 long years, my best advice to you, James, is to never to forget the little things. Hold Valerie's hand when you're walking. Tell her you love her when you leave for work. And always thank her when she does something nice for you. And I hope that you're as happy today as you are 50 years from now.
Remember, this is day one of a lifelong adventure we all plan to share with you. Remember that the great opportunities to help each other out seldom come, but small ones will surround you every day of your life. I wish you a long, filled marriage full of love, children, and everything else, all of it else but laughter. Including laughter.
No laughter.
That's a misspelling. You misspelled it. Sam wrote this, you misspelled it.
Everything except laughter is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for attending this wonderful occasion. I think we can all agree that it was a very special time.
Oh no!
So if you could please all raise your glasses to the bride and groom. Cheers.